Hey, my sun babies, it's Mama Sunny here, and I'm going to do a little pick a card video to see what's going on for you guys in the month of November 2020. So, with that being said, you have the choice to choose a number between 1 to 4. You can choose as how many numbers you want. Also, I will show a picture of the cards that are flipped over with the stones that are on top of them. And you can pick to whichever ones you are drawn to starting now. All right, awesome. So, people that chose card number one, thank you so much for choosing card number one. I hope that these messages find you well. Keep in mind that these are generals and the things that I talk about may not resonate with you, and it should be all right. If you are interested in a personal reading, please check out the description bar below because my website is there. Also, for the month of November and December, I am doing specials. So check out my websites for that information. But you chose card number one, and the stone that is connected to those two cards is the sunstone. All right, so the two cards that you guys have is the Hierophant. Sorry, I can't see it that good. And the Four of Wands. All right, so I feel that in the month of November, you will be aware of your comfort zones. Um, Maybe you are coming into a different energy, and once again, you're more comfortable with who you are. Or maybe the month of November will push you into being out, into getting out of your comfort zone. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I feel like I'm being judged right now. So maybe for some of you, you feel like you're being judged and it's making you feel a bit uncomfortable. Maybe you are in an uncomfortable situation and you want to get out of it. I keep picking up the Hermit card as like either your comfort zone, something that you're comfortable with or you're not comfortable with. And I feel for the month of November, I keep picking up on like between the 6th and the 15th of this month, maybe within the next 6 to 15 weeks, you will start to understand who you are as a person and you will follow the beat to your own drum. I keep picking up on abusive relationships or toxic relationships. You're getting out of this vibration, and once you get rid of this negativity, it may not be a person, it may be a job, it may be a environment like with your home, it may be friends. You're getting out of this negative energy, and I feel that you're going to be so happy once you really stay firm with your decision of letting this situation or person or people go. I'm also picking this up as like an entity. Maybe for some of you, you may have a negative entity around you. Maybe you are dealing with hexes, generational curses, shadow work in regards to the Hermit. And it's like you're going within, you're understanding, the negativities within you and also the good. But, maybe for some of you, you've been more focusing on the shadow work. You've been more focusing on healing yourself. Maybe for some of you, you are diagnosed with a traumatic health issue, and that was damaging to you. Maybe you've been drained for the past year, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like for some reason the month of November will give you that courage and that confidence to do your research, to find things that are healthy for your body, or you will try different techniques that will help you in regards to your spirituality. It will help you heal. Maybe you're taking spiritual baths, you're doing meditations, you're doing yoga, whatever it is that you're doing that is changing you for the better. I feel that you will take it seriously this time. Um, yeah, I am picking up for some reason like Mercury retrograde for some of you. Maybe this Mercury retrograde hit you guys pretty hard, and maybe the retrograde pushed you to take some time out for you and to pay attention to you and to slow down and understand, okay, I'm not really on the right path, or once again, I'm not comfortable with where I'm at. For some reason, I keep picking up on like this has been the time for you to understand your comfort zone, and if you are comfortable and if you are well, okay. But I feel for like 80% of you, like you were or are not in your comfort zone. But like I said, I feel like the month of November, there's going to be something that happens, and you're just going to be more connected to you. You're going to come in contact with teachers. I keep getting this phrase of when a student is ready to learn, a teacher will appear. So maybe you're coming in contact with someone who can help you. You're coming in contact with people who are interested in the things that you are interested, who have more knowledge when it comes to a particular situation, or vice versa. Okay, maybe you are the teacher in this scenario and you come in contact with a student. Listen to your spirit. Listen to your spirit, and everything else will follow through. um once again, I'm seeing this big confidence within a lot of you. Maybe you're changing your hair color to something bright and vibrant, orange, reds, purples, pinks. Maybe this color will be more apparent within your aura. Okay. Maybe you need to work with your crown chakra or your sacral chakra during this time. Maybe you need to eat pinks, red, orange, purple colored foods during this time. Some of you need to consume red cabbage and red carrot. I keep picking up those two foods, and also beets, like dark red, purple colored foods. I feel that this will help you as well in regards to your energy. Okay. Um, oh my gosh, there is another thing that's popping out, but I can't. Hariko, I can't even pronounce it. Like I see it. Oh my gosh. I'll just type it right here for you guys. This works with the third eye, and it also cleanses out your body. So it's it takes some time to for your body to get used to. But this, once again, it does help with your third eye. It helps with your mind. This will allow for you to have a stronger intuition, vivid dreams. So if you are interested in something like that, definitely check that out. You may be able to find it anywhere. Just do a Google search and see what pops up, honey. But okay. On another note, I feel that for this month, you are meant to raise your vibration. You are meant to not be depressed as you were. All right. Um, and if you did not do any shadow work whatsoever, and if you are still depressed, and just have this heavy energy over you, then this is the best time for you to start that shadow work now, for you to understand your ancestors and the issues that were before you. All right. It's time for you to deal with all of that. It may be a heavy thing to deal with, but it's calling you. It's definitely calling you. For some of you, you may have a stronger connection to your ancestors. Maybe you're coming in contact with people who are kin to you and you didn't even know it. Like you may go to the store and you're talking to a stranger and you're like, "Do you know so and so? You look like them." And they're like, "Yeah, that's my cousin." "Oh, that's my cousin too." So you may be meeting family that you did not know about, or there may be reconnecting with family. We are heading into the holiday seasons. Thanksgiving is in November, and then Christmas is in December, Hanukkah, all that stuff. So yeah, definitely a big time for reconnecting as well. This honestly, y'all, this is not the time to be anti. It's not, especially with people that you truly connect with. Some of you are coming in contact with your soul group. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed these messages. Good luck with everything, and I shall see you next time. Take care. Bye. All right, so people that chose card number 2, thank you so much for choosing card number 2. Hopefully, these messages resonate with you. Keep in mind that these are generals, and the things that I talk about may not resonate with you, and it should be all right. If you are interested in a personal reading, please check out the description bar below because my website is there. Currently, for the remainder of this year, I am having a big special going on, so you can definitely check that out on my website. That is below, like I said. All right, so you guys only had one card. Out of all the other cards, you guys were the only one that had one card. So with that being said, you may see the number 1 often, 111. You may see 11. You may see 1111 often. Be mindful of your thoughts in the present moment. Be mindful of how you feel in the present moment. Um, Maybe for some of you, you will be starting your business because I keep picking up on soul prioriter, like soul business. Maybe for some of you, you want to connect with your soul more. But you chose the card that had this stone on it. I actually got this stone at a bay in Maryland. And I used to read my shells and stones, and I actually labeled this stone as coffin. All right, so let's see what card you guys have. You have the Temperance. Okay, I like this. When there's death, there's life. And when there's life, there's death. So you guys are understanding karma during this time. You are aware of what comes in must goes out and vice versa. What as above, so below. Okay. Um, so with that being said, some of you may be very sensitive to the astral realm and the spiritual realm. A lot of spirits may come to you. Maybe the spirits that you know, maybe spirits that you don't know. You may dream of people's death, whether it happens soon or later. You may dream of that. So be mindful of your dreams during this time. Some of you are shedding your skin. You may see a lot of snakes. You may dream of snakes. Snakes, to me, they symbolize healing, transformation. However, they also tell of enemies. So it just depends upon how you dream of these snakes or snake. Or if you see a snake, it just depends upon how you feel about it. But many of you are on this journey and you're wondering. I keep picking up on Sagittarius energy. Maybe you have Sag in your chart. If you do, be mindful of the house that Sag is in, or any planets that are ruled by Sagittarius. Be mindful of all of that in your natal chart, because I feel that for some reason the energy of Sagittarius, and November is Sagittarius season, so yeah. So maybe this Sagittarius season or the Sag that you have in your natal chart, it will cause for you to wonder. And I don't feel like it shouldn't create depression for you. It shouldn't. But if it do, then you're just thinking about it too much. Thinking about it too much. All right. So, yeah. But you will wonder and you will question things, and you will want answers. I feel for some of you, you will be very thirsty for life. Some of you, you may be drained very often for this month. This will be a great time for you to sun gaze, moon gaze, if you want to soak out, if you want to sit out in front of the sun, sit out in front of the moon. If you want to have like a bottled water and have, that water sitting out while the sun is out, drink it. If you want to drink lunar water, it'll be best if you do this during either a new moon or a full moon. But try to have like the moon shine down on the water. And then, drink it. That'd be cool. But if you can't do that, just get a quartz crystal, clean that crystal, put it in a glass of water, put it in the fridge for 12, 24 hours, however long you want to have that in there. Excuse me. And then just drink it. I just feel that some of you, like, you really are thirsty, okay? Maybe in the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, be mindful of energy vampires. I feel, once again, you guys are going to be very sensitive, and you're going to notice, like, a lot of spiritual activity, whether it appears good or bad. You're going to notice it. For some reason, many of you are meant to astral project. You are needed in another realm, like another dimension, and you really need to be prepared for what is in this other dimension. Maybe you are meant to fight something or defeat something, or save someone's life in another dimension. But you are meant to do something, and if you aren't ready for all that, then that's fine. No pressure. But if you are, then that's up to you, and you need to prepare yourself and everyone that is in your home. Like, you need to just have everything protected, have the energy high. You need to be well vibrating before you accept that huge challenge. All right. Maybe for some of you, you're moving, and there's a big difference. Like maybe you live on the West Coast and you move to the East Coast, vice versa, or like you move across the country. Not across the country. You move across the world. Because I keep picking up on like this time zone difference. And now you have to get used to the time zone that you live in, or you may be visiting another place of the world and it's a different time zone than what you're used to. Because I keep picking up on like this lag thing, like, once again, you needing to get used to the time zone. On another note, I feel that some of you are focused, okay? You're focused on completion, and you want to make sure that you have all the pieces to the puzzle and that everything fits. Some of you are on this quest for balance. Understand that you are protected, but it's okay to protect yourself a bit more. Even though our deities, our angels, and believe it or not, our demons, even though they are there to protect us, a lot of times they want to see if we are willing to go the long mile and protect ourselves. So if you are willing to do that, you will be blessed some way, somehow. Once again, the spiritual thing, like coming into like a encounter, maybe you come in contact with a ghost, but it it seems like it's human. And I feel like this ghost, like, they're going to come to you, like, their energy is going to come to you, like, with urgency. Maybe they are asking for help, they're asking for change, donation. Maybe they are asking for a ride. I'm not sure. But for some reason, like, you will feel calmed by this spirit's energy. And maybe, the spirit will deliver a message that you needed to hear. And maybe the spirit will disappear while you're looking at it. Or, like, when you drop them off and you drive away, maybe, it will hit you like, oh, that was a spirit. Whatever the case may be. But yeah. I'm not sure if there will be an eclipse happening, but I'm also picking up, like, something, like, moving in front of the other. I'm not sure if there will be particular planets crossing paths, or once again, if the moon and the sun will cross paths. I'm not sure. Maybe you need to align yourself. You needing to be aware of the yin and yang side of you. But yeah, this would be an interesting time to do mirror magic. If you are unsure about mirror magic, you can definitely do your research. And you can, look up whatever you need to look up when it comes to mirror magic. Maybe for some of you, you're meeting your other half. You may be meeting a twin flame. You may be meeting a soulmate during this time. Regardless of how it ends or if it works out, you're meeting someone that matches you. Or maybe for some of you, you're meeting your twin. If you are adopted, you're meeting your twin, or you're meeting someone that looks just like you. But yeah, that's all I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this good luck thing, and I shall see you guys next video. Take care. Bye. All right, so people that chose card number 3, you guys have 2 cards. All right. Keep in mind that these are general, so things that I talk about may not resonate with you, and it should be all right. Hopefully these messages find you well and they click to you whenever they are meant to. All right. If you are interested in a personal reading, please check out the description bar below, because my website is there. I am having a big sale for the remainder of the year, so you can definitely check that out on my website. Once again, that is below. All right, so the cards and the stone, well, the stone really that you got, well, it's not even a stone, it's a resin, to be honest. It looks like a stone though, right? But it's actually dragon's blood. Yes, this is a dragon's blood resin. I keep picking up on dogwood. Maybe for some of you, you need to incorporate dogwood or dogwood flowers into your spells. I know we have a lot of dogwoods in Virginia, and I believe that dogwood is like the staple tree or flower for the state of Virginia. I'm not sure about any other state. Maybe you're visiting the state of Virginia. Maybe you meet someone who's from Virginia. Yeah. But, oh, also, my left eye was hurting when I was asking my guides to help me pick out cards for people that chose card number 3. Maybe for some of you, you're having issues with the past. Past issues are coming up. Maybe you're thinking about the past. Maybe past people will come back to you, regardless of how you feel about it. But let's see the cards that you guys have. 5 of Pentacles. I know y'all can't see. I'm sorry, honey. The 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. All right, cool. Okay. Some of you are feeling trapped. Some of you, you may feel as if you've made a mistake. Maybe you're beating yourself up about a past decision that you made, especially if you had to choose between 2 situations or 2 people. Be mindful of sickness. during this time, rather this is for you or someone around you. But I feel like this is more like mental sickness, like a mental agony. I'm probably saying this shit wrong, but um, you are thinking too much about what happened, how it could have happened, and it's like you may be imagining scenarios in your head, or you may be dealing with someone who is doing this. I keep picking up on like you are unsatisfied about not getting what you want. There's once again there's sadness with choices and decisions. And you feel burdened. You feel like you can't move forward. But in reality you can. You can move forward. I am picking up on second chances for you guys during this time, but be careful of those second chances like passing you by because of your mindset, because once again like you're focusing on the past, like how the past was, and you aren't in the present. For others of you, I am picking up on thoughts of traveling or maybe plans to travel. There may be some issues happening while you travel. Maybe you lose your keys. You get a ticket. Maybe you parked in the wrong spot. Maybe your car gets towed. Maybe there's car problems. Maybe you're meeting someone that you met on the internet. Maybe this person catfished you, or like in person, this person has like a rude ass attitude, and you guys just don't mesh. Maybe you planned a trip for you and some friends or family, and everybody backs out of it. So like you're left with the bill. You're left with the making the rest of the payment, for the trip, the hotel, the air flight, and you may be stuck in this dilemma because people are backing out of plans or something isn't going as planned. On another note, I am picking up some of you aren't too happy when it comes to career. However, you are willing to brainstorm and rough draft any plans and ideas that you have. I feel that you guys that chose card number 3, like this will be the time where you're really feeling Mercury retrograde. Even though like Mercury retrograde will be over, I believe, like mid this month, but for some reason I just feel that like the month of November, like for some reason you guys are going to be in your own Mercury retrograde, or whatever other planets are retrograde or conjuncting something. I keep picking up either this is for you personally in your natal chart, or this is just out in the solar system, honey, and you just got the short end of the stick some way somehow. But there's something going on in the astral realm, and for some reason you're being affected by it the most, or you're watching someone get affected by it, and it's making you sad. This will not be a good time to move, relocate, and I'm not liking that. I know I spoke of that earlier, but I'm not liking it because I keep picking up on it's so much more than what you asked for, like in a draining way, to be honest. And maybe for some of you, maybe you've moved already, all right. But maybe in the month of November, like you're thinking about moving back home. like you don't feel comfortable. Maybe you're in school and you're second guessing your major. You want to change. I keep picking up on you want something to change. And for some of you, I don't feel like you will go through this desired change this month. For some of you, in the month of December, around the 5th, the month of December. But for the month of November, you this is what you want. And I feel that you need to once again brainstorm. You need to write down, what can you do to bring this change. But I'm also picking up that some of you, like, you need to be open-minded. I also feel that this may resonate with my earth signs, or some of you, you need to go out into nature a bit more, or maybe have plants in your home. Maybe have a wood table. I keep picking up bringing in the energy of like wood, earth. If you have earth sign within your chart, maybe this is hitting you heavy as well. Maybe earth and water. Okay. Be mindful of like mudslides during this time. Be mindful of like quicksand. You're getting stuck in mud. This will not be a good time for people to go four-wheeling. For you to go mudding. Like if you have a big ass truck, not a good time to do that. This may cause accidents or damage to your vehicle. Or more money to put into your vehicle or to tow it. I just feel like this month may be a bit slow, but like I said, I feel like it also, like, the energy just really wants you to review, revise, revisit, reevaluate. Just all the errors that we have to deal with during Mercury retrograde. I feel that that's what you guys are going to go through during this time. Now, don't get me wrong, I do feel like there's some good. I do, but I feel like the good is going to happen when you are aware of what you can do when it comes to the change. But once again, it goes back to the brainstorming, the rough drafting. If you have to write a paper for college, you may turn that bitch in late, or I hate to say it, you may get a low grade on it. But yeah, good luck with everything, y'all. And I'll see you guys next video. Take care. All right, so people that chose card number 4, thank you guys so much for choosing card number 4. Keep in mind that these are generals, and the things that I talk about may not resonate with you. It shall be all right. If you are interested in a personal reading, please check out the description bar below, because my website is there. I'm currently having a special for the remainder of this year. A very big special. So if you guys want to check that out, once again, that is on my website, which is in the description bar below. Hopefully these messages find you well and they make sense to you whenever they are meant to. But the 2 cards that you guys have, well, no, let me slow down. The stone that you guys were attracted to is a lodestone. This is a magnetic stone. So maybe you guys will be working on manifestations. Maybe you need to be mindful of what you are attracting, good or bad. But let's see what the cards y'all got. All right, so we have the Moon card. Okay. And 2 of Cups. Interesting. Let me move this other shit out the way. All right. With that being said, that's the first time that I moved all the other cards out the way. So maybe for some of you, you're willing to push people to the side, or you feel as if you are pushed to the side by someone else. Maybe Spirit wants you to separate things, prioritize things, regardless of if it's people bills, work situations, you are meant to put things in the proper place. Some of you, be mindful of your emotions. You are very sensitive in regards to your emotional self. So the things that people say may really hurt you. Maybe you are or you will be sensitive in regards to the spiritual realm. But I feel for a lot of you, like your emotional self, like you're really gonna be sensitive, or you're dealing with someone who is sensitive. Um, but I am picking up um, a strong intuition as well. If you have a Cancer moon, or maybe when the moon is in Cancer, you will feel submerged in your intuition. Maybe you can't control your intuition, especially if you have been able to shut your gifts off. Like if you don't want to connect with spirits, or if you don't want to feel someone's energy, maybe you've been able to turn that off. But it's like while the moon is in Cancer, you will not be able to turn that off anymore. And spirit, okay. Spirit wants you to be aware of what you've been avoiding and why you've been avoiding it. Or vice versa. Maybe you're dealing with someone and they may be avoiding a conversation. They are avoiding giving you an answer. It's all going to come out. It's all going to come out. Maybe for some of you, you have dreams of drowning. You dream of water. Maybe you dream of mermaids. Maybe you are attracted to mermaids or wolves. Maybe you see a wolf. Maybe during the full moon of November, you're going to feel this heavy, drained energy. Maybe you are daydreaming a bit more. I keep picking up on like just this daydreamy, very fluid type energy. Maybe you are having lucid dreams during this time, or this will be the time for you to lucid dream. Okay. Just be aware of your energy. You will know when your spirit wants to project into another room. You will feel that. Maybe for some of you, you've been ignoring your gifts, and now it's just time for you to let it be known. Okay, this is kind of going back to what I was talking about, like, what have you been ignoring? Spirit is bringing something to the light that you've been ignoring. I know y'all can't see it that damn good, but okay. Right here, you see at the top where's the dark wolf and the white wolf? There's this old Native American saying, I ain't gonna repeat all of it, but it's it's a little story. But the grandfather, he was telling, his grandson, you have two wolves inside of you, and you have the choice to choose. You have the choice to feed the bad wolf or the good wolf. And this is kind of going with what I was picking up. So what do you want to feed during this time? Do you want to feed your ego? Do you want to feed your spirit? Do you want to feed your heart? Like, what do you want to pay more attention to? What do you want to give more energy to? For some of you, I am picking up on back issues. I am picking up on inflammation. So maybe you're breaking out more during this time. Maybe there's going to be issues for my women, like with your vagina area. Maybe, that area is more sensitive. Be mindful once again of inflammation, irritation. Excuse me, maybe for my men, you're dealing with the same thing. Or, some of you may go through bloating during this time. But on another note, maybe for some of you, this is kind of interesting because I did say this briefly for I believe people that chose card number 2, maybe you're coming in contact with someone that you see yourself in a long-term relationship with. Maybe you come in contact with a twin flame, a soulmate, or someone who's a part of your soul group. Okay, someone that gets you, someone that you feel comfortable with. Spirit wants you to be mindful of how you view relationships and how you act when you are in relationships. I am picking up that Spirit wants you to be aware of your codependency issue, or Spirit wants you to understand the role that you play with relationships. Be careful of you entertaining someone who's married. And baby, if you think that they gonna choose your ass, no ma'am, no sir, they are not. You are just there for now. They feel something for you, but it isn't gonna last long. For others like you, I am picking up that this would be a great time for you to cleanse your aura. You may see a lot of rainbows during this time. Maybe you are interested in the same-sex relationships. Maybe you just try it out. Be mindful of threesomes. I don't like that vibe. Even if the both of you are okay with it, I don't know. I just feel like it's going to open up a door that's just really going to be traumatizing in the long run. When it comes to your relationship or marriage. So don't do the threesome thing. But on another note, some of you you may be very naive with a relationship, or maybe you have been naive with relationships, and Spirit is bringing this to your attention. Especially if you're single and you are asking for love, Spirit is showing you, okay, you want love, but you need to change this about yourself. You're too naive with love. You don't pay attention to the signs. And you're being hit with all your faults. And it's okay. Sometimes Spirit does that to us. It happens. On another note, maybe your partner is blaming you, or telling you everything that you're doing wrong, or vice versa. Flip it, how it resonates. But I'm also aware of this like naive energy, like you being googly eyed, like the puppy love cupcake stage of relationships. I am worried about that, because Spirit is saying like you are missing a big red flag for some of you. Now don't get me wrong, some of you will come in contact with a soulmate, a companion that you've been asking for. All right, when you do come in contact with someone like this, you will not question it. You won't question, oh, is he or she the one? You won't be going to psychics asking them, is he or she the one? You won't. All right, I'm just being honest. Like, if you've met the person for you, you will feel it, and they will show it, and you will show it. All right, but if you gotta question it, that a part of them may be a little bit of a soulmate, and y'all gotta work towards it for it to be complete. All right, but honey, if you just questioning it, you're not sure, then it's gonna take a while for you to feel comfortable with this person, and hopefully that makes sense, honey. But on another note, pregnancy can happen. Okay, there's a lot of fertility speaking to me, and maybe just not fertility in regards to like creating a child. Maybe there's fertility with your imagination. There's fertility with your spirituality, your spiritual gifts. There's fertility when it comes to you, and you are becoming a new you. You are drowning at first, and maybe you are aware of the things that you've put yourself through, and it's like you've buried yourself. You went through this turmoil with yourself, and now you can rise up like the rising of the phoenix. So yeah, and it's like you're falling in love with you, you're appreciating you. And if you are in this energy, you will create love. You will bring in love. All right? So, yeah. But hopefully you guys can enjoy this return. Also, good time to take spiritual baths. Good time to do that. All right. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this return. Good luck with everything. And I shall see you guys next video. Take care. Bye.